Hey, I am back. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I apologize for missing yesterday's video. Like I said in the prior video, Melanee had PRK. It's just a light, like, eye surgery type of thing. They just shoot laser beams into your eyes and they burn off the top layer of cornea. She can't really see right now, so I'm kind of helping her whenever she needs help and whatnot. So I was gonna go to the shop today and go work on blue, but because I'm waiting at the house for two things. A, there's a tow truck coming for this car today, so that'll be interesting watching them try to drag that thing onto a tow truck, and B, if Melanee needs me, I'm here. So we're gonna be working on the WRX. I got some stuff in from our boys over at IWire that we're gonna be installing today. I was gonna wait till I got the rest of the fuel stuff, but since I'm stuck at the house and I want to get some stuff done, this is what we're gonna be doing. So we have the IWire hardwire fuel pump kit here for our radium fuel pump hangers. Now, I wasn't intending to do this because I was gonna keep this more of a street car, but because Josh challenged us, I'm stepping up the fuel system a little bit more. We've got ID 1700s on the way. I've got Dash 8 fuel line on the way to run from the pump to the rail with an inline radium fuel filter that's going to go underneath of the car. We've got the hardwire kit. I ordered the extension for the hardwire kit to be able to run 2 fuel pumps instead of just the one, so we're gonna have 2 Walkbro 450s in there, the Precision 6466, the whole kit and caboodle with this car. We got a Tomei coming, all sorts of good stuff. So with that, let me show you the kit. I've installed these before for you guys, but I'll run over them one more time for this IWire kit, and then we'll get to installing it. And then hopefully by the time we're done installing this kit, the tow truck driver comes for this STI, because I just want to watch him try to drag this thing onto a tow truck. As you guys can see, the dollies are kind of breaking, so it should be an interesting time watching that thing go up on a truck. Hopefully it doesn't like skid out and like spin around everywhere. I don't know what's gonna happen. He's gonna winch it up. So this is the IWire hardwire kit that we're gonna be using in the WRX. We've got the extension cable. It's gonna go from the battery to the back of the car. We've got the terminal that is going to go into the hatch. I've never installed one of these on a hatch, so I don't know how different it's going to be. This is our power stuff for the fuel pump. We've got like the fuel pump controller wiring, all the other stuff that goes right here. The extension kit for the second fuel pump will tap in on this one. Got zip ties, hardware, all that fun stuff right there. And then IWire was kind enough, I don't need this, but IWire was kind enough to send this. They even wrote a note. It says, "Hi Tanner, we included the stud bypass kit for you because you'll need it for a pump that size. Everything should just plug right in. If you have any questions, feel free to call Brian. Brian's an awesome dude down there." We don't need this, luckily, because we already have the radium fuel pump hanger. We already have studs in there, so makes our life a little bit easier. I will have to take that fuel pump hanger back out to put the other Walkbro in there, but I'm not stressing it right this second. We can at least knock out all the wiring, get all the wiring done. So let's start off in the hatch. Let me start disassembling the hatch for this guy. We'll get that guy in there, start running some of this wiring, run the power wire up to the battery, and start getting everything kind of sorted out. I'll walk through it as I'm going through it as a quick brief walkthrough, but I'm not going to do like a full install video on this. I've already done those. So I ran into a little bit of technical difficulty back here. Getting all these panels off is a huge pain in the ass, but I got them off. The fuel pump controller and hatches is right up here. I can't really get this guy in because there's a pin that I have to put into that plug right there for the second fuel pump, so I have to hold off on doing that. There's not a whole lot I can do with this fuel pump setup right now, but what I can do is get the power wire ran from the battery back to the rear of the car. But what happened was my fuse block that came with my IWire kit, I broke it. I was a little too rough with it, and I broke off both of the mounting tabs on there. So there's no mounting tab on that side, no mounting tab on that side. So I looked at the rating on this, and on the side of it, it is printed, it's a 50 amp relay. So I had this one, which is a 60 amp relay, and it's kind of cool because now I can shut off my fuel pump whenever I want. If I want to turn off my fuel pump, just do that, turn it on, off, on, off, on. So I got the relay put in there. I've got the second jumper wire going right there. I've got the actual power wire routed up in the wheel well, which you can't see at all. I'm gonna order a new fender liner because this one's pretty This one's pretty toasty, as you can see. There's just a massive cut in it right there. It's all gone up in the front of it, so I'll order new fender liners today. Next up, I need to run this power wire from the driver's seat, which is all right here, back to that back corner, because that power wire goes on this distribution panel here, which goes to that stud right there. So let's get that power wire ran from up here to back here, and then that's pretty much all I can do. It's always little things that we're doing to this up until I get everything. So I've got the hardwire kit done for the most part. I've got the terminal like plate power distribution block thing back here. Power wire runs up underneath of the carpet, underneath of the seat right there, then runs up to the driver's area where it passes through the firewall in the fender well up to the battery. So I've got it disconnected for right now. And like I said, I am waiting on that other harness from IWire to be able to add the second fuel pump in, but it's pretty simple. From here, all we have to do is connect these wires to fuel pump number 1 and then the other ones to fuel pump number 2. We've got the ground wire down there on the rear shock tower, so everything's pretty much solid at this point. If you want to run the Hobbs switch, there's your guy for the Hobbs switch. We're not going to be running a Hobbs switch. I don't like Hobbs switches. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have a hardwire kit installed in our Subaru. All right, now that I've got the hardwire kit installed on the WRX, I'm gonna jump on tearing apart this EJ because I need to send these case halves down out front tomorrow. Ideally, I'd like to get them dropped off today, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit UPS in time, so we'll find out. This one, I'm really excited for this. I got requested, I'm building an engine for like a dedicated race car. So I'm very excited. This will be a race car engine. It's my first one that I've built for a dedicated race car. It's not just a street car. So I'm personally like super excited for that. I think that's a big step for me in building engines for other people. Being able to build one that's actually going to be used on a daily, well, not a daily basis, but like a heavy use basis, you know what I mean? One that's just going to get the shit beat out of it. So I'm very excited for that. So let me get this thing torn down. If this tow truck driver doesn't show up in time, we're just gonna dip out. I have to go to the shop, I have to go drop stuff off, I have to go to Home Depot. Not Home Depot, Office Depot. So, let's tear apart an EJ. Done this enough times, just gonna tear it apart real quick. This guy's all torn down. It'll find a new home at out front, so I'll send it out in the morning. I'll go pack it and everything tonight, but I need to move the RS out there so that way we can get that STI on a tow truck and have plenty of room. Plus I don't want the RS getting hit. So let me move the RS real quick. I haven't started in a couple days. Also, that engine was kind of fun. It had Wiseco pistons in it for some reason, which I think they're all in the garbage now. It had Wisecos. Fancy. You're doing great, just chilling, hanging out here. But I don't want you getting hit by a tow truck. Got all the cars moved, ate some dinner. I'm still stuck waiting for this tow truck driver. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing. I got a call saying that they'd be here within 2 hours, but in tow truck time, that could be who knows when. So since I'm still stuck waiting here, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it to Office Depot before they close, so it's no big deal, I'll go in the morning. Can keep working on the WRX though. So I've got a weird shifter issue where something is misaligned. So I'm gonna hop between the inside of the car and the outside of the car, going up and down to figure out what's going on with this. Something just doesn't feel right, so we'll figure it out. Jump in the car, let's start tearing stuff apart. We'll figure out what's going on. I got my weird non-centered shifter issue fixed. I don't know what was causing it. I pulled out the Torque Solution shifter bushings, put in the Cartboy ones that I had bought, so I got those on there. That could have been the fix. I don't really know, to be honest. Also filled up the trans. I temporarily filled up the trans, though, because I bought 7590, but they sent me 7580. So right now I've got 7580 in the transmission, only temporary. Once we get through engine break-in, I'll do all fluids in the car, including the transmission, to put 7590 back in there. I think that's all I can do right now. It's like 10 o'clock, so I'm still waiting for this tow truck driver to show up. So my whole day has pretty much been waiting for this one tow truck driver, but it's whatever. On the bright side, we did have some parts ship out for the WRX that will carry us right along some more. So we have the Tomei Extreme coming for the hatch. I know I've been so against Tomeis my entire life, but we'll try one. We'll see how they are. They sound good. We'll see. We'll get it to look good also. Our tile wastegate shipped out. Our tile blow-off valve shipped out. Our fluid damper and our fuel injectors all shipped out. We're waiting on an STI oil cooler to ship, and there was something, the other fuel pump to ship out. So huge shout out to Rally Sport for sending that stuff over and supporting us as always. So that's going to be exciting and awesome to get that stuff on the car, to get the hatch scooting right along. I'm very excited for this. I feel like the hatch is an underrated car on the channel, and I feel like it shouldn't be, because the hatch is one of the main staples right now, because it's still EJ powered. It's an STI swap. I love the hatch. Okay, a lot of people are like, the hatch is a filler car. The hatch is not a filler car to me. Okay, the hatch is my love. The hatch is my life. Okay, embrace the hatch. But I'm gonna wait for this tow truck driver for a little bit longer. If he doesn't show up, then I guess we'll scoot right along to whatever comes up next. So the tow guys showed up, saw the car was on furniture dollies, and said, yeah, we're not grabbing that thing. So I kind of figured that was gonna happen. There's no tow companies are gonna pick that thing up unless they have like an enclosed trailer or something to be able to get it up on. So it's not gone by Sunday. We're gonna do a video of cutting up this car with an angle grinder, and we're gonna turn a car into a pile of pieces, and then I'm gonna go drop it off at a metal recycling facility and get like 50 bucks for it. Hey, that sucks, dude, because I kind of spent all day waiting for these guys to show up. I kind of had a feeling they were gonna say no, but it's whatever. So that's all I got on this one. Still good progress on the hatch, even if it was just some little stuff like getting the fuel pump controller wiring ran, fixing the drivetrain issues, you know, all the little tiny things, tearing that other engine apart to send out to Outfront tomorrow. So kind of a stuck at home type of video. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys on this one. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit that like button, turn it black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, cyan, whatever color it turns for you. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be, one of these corners, no idea which one I'll put it in quite yet. But with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies. It's my turkey impersonation. I'm a turkey, Matt.